After the flood, do you know why almost every ancient culture talks about the flood as a loss instead of a triumph? Do you know why their stories don't celebrate a new beginning, but mourn something that never returned? And have you ever wondered why human history feels incomplete, like we arrived after the main story already ended? Before we go deeper, take a moment to follow the channel and share your thoughts as we go. This isn't a lecture, it's a conversation. Now, let's step into the world after the flood. Across ancient traditions, the pattern is the same. There is a clear break between before and after. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, survival comes with an unspoken price. The age of greatness is over. In biblical memory, human lifespans shrink dramatically. Other cultures speak of earlier worlds destroyed, replaced by something weaker and less stable. That alone would be interesting. But what makes it unsettling is that modern evidence points to the same kind of rupture. Let me ask you this. How do we explain Göbekli Tepe? A site more than 11,000 years old, built before agriculture and metal tools, yet made of massive carved stone pillars arranged with clear symbolic intent. This wasn't accidental. It wasn't survival behavior. It was organized knowledge. And then, deliberately, it was buried. Pause here for a second. Why would people capable of this suddenly stop building on that level? Doesn't it feel less like progress starting and more like something ending? Science adds weight to this question. Around the same time, Earth entered the Younger Dryas, a sudden climate shift. Temperatures dropped fast. Weather patterns destabilized. Sea levels rose over time, swallowing coastlines where early communities had lived for generations. Imagine watching familiar land disappear year by year. Crops failing, rivers changing, families forced to move or vanish. Trauma like that doesn't stay precise. It turns into memory, then myth. So, when ancient people spoke of a flood, they weren't just describing water. They were describing collapse. After this period, civilization reappears in places like Sumer, almost fully formed. Writing, law, astronomy, cities. And the Sumerians themselves insist this knowledge was inherited from a time before, not created from nothing. Let me stop you here and ask, how much was lost in that transition? Skills, understanding, ways of living we no longer remember. The real loss after the flood wasn't land alone. It was continuity. Humanity became cautious, defensive, obsessed with survival instead of balance. And maybe that's the inheritance we still carry. So I'll leave you with this question. If the world once broke and never fully recovered, what makes us so certain it can't happen again? Share your thoughts. Let's talk.